Okay, so today we're diving into something pretty important, I think. Mental health resources.
Yeah.
And specifically, what's available in Southeast Kansas.
Right.
We're looking at Southeast Kansas Mental Health Center.
That's right, SEKMHC.
Southeast Kansas Mental Health Center. You know, even if you're not personally looking for help right now, just knowing what's out there can be really valuable.
Right, absolutely. I think a lot of people don't realize what resources are available until they actually need them.
Yeah, exactly. And what I found really interesting about SEKMHC is they're doing some really innovative things.
Yeah, they are.
Especially for students.
Especially for students.
That's what kind of caught my eye.
Yeah.
So to get started,
sure.
This flyer that we're looking at, it mentions service areas in a bunch of different counties. They've got phone numbers listed for Chanute, Garnett, Humboldt, Fort Scott, Iola, Pleasanton, and Yates Center.
Wow.
It's like a pretty big chunk of Kansas.
Yeah, it seems like they cover a pretty significant portion of the state, which is really important, you know, because a lot of these areas might be underserved when it comes to mental health services.
Exactly.
And one thing that really stood out to me was their 24/7 crisis hotline.
Yeah.
You know, imagine you're in a crisis situation, it's 3 a.m, and you need help.
Right.
Knowing that there's somebody you can call at any time is huge.
That's so important. And the number for that hotline is 1-866-973-2241.
Yeah, write that down, folks.
Yep, keep that handy. I think that's something that everybody should have just in case.
Absolutely.
Okay, so they also mentioned that they're a certified community behavioral health clinic.
Yes.
What does that even mean for the average person looking for help?
Well, it's about the whole health approach. They're not just looking at your mental health in isolation. They're considering your physical well-being as well.
Right.
So, for example, they might look at how chronic stress could be contributing to physical health problems or vice versa.
It's like recognizing that our minds and bodies are connected, right?
Exactly. It's all interconnected.
Yeah, so they seem to offer a pretty wide range of treatment options, too.
Oh, yeah. They do everything from anxiety and depression to relationship issues, trauma care.
Wow.
They even deal with OCD and PTSD.
That's incredible. It sounds like they've got it all covered.
It's a really comprehensive approach to mental health care.
And I noticed they mentioned both individual and group therapy options.
Right, because not everybody's comfortable in a group setting.
Exactly. People have different preferences.
And they recognize that.
So that's good. And then there's what I think is the most interesting part of their program.
Definitely.
The school-based services, they've partnered with 15 school districts in the area.
That's amazing.
And they're placing therapists and case managers right in the schools.
Right there in the schools.
How cool is that?
That's incredible. I think that's such a proactive approach.
It is.
You know, catching these issues early on can make a huge difference.
Right, and it makes it so much easier for students to access help.
Absolutely. They don't have to miss class time or rely on transportation.
And I was thinking it also helps to kind of normalize seeking help.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
When it's right there in the school environment.
It becomes part of the school culture.
Exactly.
Like, taking care of your mental health is just as important as taking care of your physical health.
Right. And the flyer even mentions research that shows the long-term benefits of mental health promotion in schools.
It's an investment in the future of the community, really.
Absolutely. And I also noticed they're looking for interns.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So if any of our listeners are in that field, this could be a really great opportunity.
That's a good point.
And it's important to remember that SEKMHC serves all ages.
Yes.
So it's a resource for the entire community.
They've really thought of everything.
They have. It's pretty impressive.
Their commitment to accessibility, comprehensive care, and early intervention.
It's amazing.
It's really commendable.
Okay, so to kind of sum up everything we've talked about, SEKMHC offers a wide range of mental health services. They emphasize a whole health approach.
Right.
And their school-based program is super innovative.
Groundbreaking.
And don't forget that 24/7 crisis hotline, 1-866-973-2241.
Yeah, that number's important.
Super important.
It makes you wonder, though, you know, could this model of school-based care become the standard for mental health support?
That's a good question.
What kind of long-term impact could that have on communities?
That's a really interesting thing to think about.
It is.
Well, thanks for joining us on this deep dive, everyone.
Yeah, thanks for listening.
We hope you found this exploration of SEKMHC and their approach to mental health care as insightful as we did.
Absolutely.
And who knows, maybe it'll inspire some of you to get involved.
That would be great.
Okay, that's it for today.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.